Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a love reading for Taurus from the 17th to the 30th of December 2018. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. And if you would like a personal reading, I put my email and my website in the description box, so please send me an email. I've also put the decks that I'm using in the description box, and I put in links to Amazon and eBay, so click on these links to buy the decks. I will also be putting out your 2019 yearly spreads for general, work, and love readings. So that's next week sometime, so please don't forget to watch that. I'll put links in at the end of the videos so that you can access that. I'm going to be putting them into playlists, so you can read them watch them from the playlists. So having said that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. So I'm starting off with the general energy read, and then I will do the general tarot read after that. Ooh. Okay, so the first card is Rekindling of Love. So, and the one before that is an old flame. So you might be running into somebody from the past, and you might be going out with them or rekindling of love with this person. You've been asking for a lot of help and divine guidance in order to get you through this period as well. And you are really actively seeking companionship. Maybe you start to feel very, very lonely. And so, you know, you're looking for somebody to share your life with, really. So in the past, you've gone through a phase, maybe you had a very bad breakup and you've got lack of trust going. And like I said, meeting an old flame, so somebody from the past coming in for you. So going into the future, it's a need to, you know, act with confidence and, you know, use all this inner strength that you have gained from all these relationship problems that you went through to get through things. And, you know, there's been too much of drama going on around you, and maybe you're just trying to recover from that, or just trying to settle down from that drama that you went through. So it looks like you might be meeting somebody from the past and rekindling a love with them. So that's very interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some cards from this deck. I have shuffled it before. Okay, so the first card is the Sun card, which talks about clarity and having a new vision and about things starting to take off for you. And maybe you will be, you know, meeting somebody now because the Sun card talks about things happening at the moment. And you can see these two people coming together over here. So maybe this is meeting these people. Also, the Sun card talks about meeting somebody from the past. So, you know, it talks about childhood. So this could be somebody that you've known in the past that you're going to be meeting. And like the previous read said, a rekindling of love. So this card here in itself shows that you could well be meeting somebody that you've known in the past and getting together with them. Now, you're coming across as being that Taurus person. So you're quite established. You know, you're getting back your mojo, as you'd say it. And this is your card, the Queen of Pentacles. So you are now showing people who you are as a Taurus. And, you know, it looks like you are recovering from whatever problems you went through. So this is also talking about financial recovery as well, being able to afford the things that you want in life and, you know, living that life that you wanted to always live. So financially, you seem to be getting back on your feet again, and also, you know, you are establishing your essence as a Taurus as well. So the card that is crossing it is the Nine of Rods. You know, you are very scared to make any move towards any kind of relationship. You can see this little girl hanging behind this gate over here and looking in on this relationship here. So you know what you want. You want this relationship and you want a loving relationship, but you've got your defenses right up there and you don't want to actually open the gates to let anybody in. So you are basically, you know, keeping to yourself and very defensive and not allowing anybody in. You're not entertaining any thoughts of new relationships. It seems you've closed that gate off. Even though you want it, she's looking at it with a lot of longing, but you know, maybe your previous relationship problems have now got you very, very defensive, and you're not really willing to let anybody through at the moment. So you got the King of Pentacles over here. So this might be, that you've been dealing with somebody. This is usually a card that is a person who's very established in a business world, or somebody that is, very, very well off. So this might be somebody that you've known in the past. But in the past year, this person has played a major role in your life, and this could be somebody that you're working with in the company. Maybe you're attracted to this person, but they're very, very focused on work. And making money, really, and maybe you've got this attraction to this person, and you've been keeping it on the quiet. On the other hand, this could be you, because this is the King of Pentacles. So maybe what you've been doing is just keeping to yourself and just keeping focused on your work and trying to get yourself established, and not really paying attention to anybody else, but just focusing on trying to accumulate finance again. Now, there's another card that comes in over here, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is it's also talking about work and just being, maybe you've met this person here in the last 3 months, somebody who is that you're working with, and they're very ambitious, trying to get to the top, very generous kind of person, and maybe you're very attracted to this person. So this is a Knight of Pentacles coming in for you, and it's talking about just work and coming into contact with this person on a work basis. So they seem to be quite reliable, quite practical, this person that is coming in. And you seem to have a romantic interest in this person. So this could be this person with this Knight of Pentacles. You're interested in them, but you haven't revealed a lot about how you feel about them, because you're wearing a mask and they're wearing a mask. So maybe they are not also showing that much of interest. Maybe you'll get along very well and you're good friends, but right now you haven't established a kind of a relationship. But this person has been playing on your mind quite a bit. Now it seems like you need to, you're undergoing a very big change in your life. You're letting go of the past, you're laying to rest, and you've got the new sunrise coming over here. You're moving to the future, so you're making plans for the future. You're still thinking about the past a lot, grieving it a lot, mourning about things that you have lost, but the new sunrise is coming in over there, so you are moving towards that. So you have a new goal in life, or a new hope coming in for you here, but a big change has come in for you. Now, what's going on with you? You've got the Empress card over here, so you are being very independent, very abundant, and you are doing the things that you always love to do. So you are now looking after yourself rather than taking care of anybody else. With the Empress, it's about establishing your leadership all over again. And the Empress card is ruled by Venus, so you are coming into your element. Maybe people are seeing you as that person who is very independent and very, very much that Taurus person that you are. So what's going on around you? You are meeting a lot of people with the Six of Pentacles, and this is through work. And you're meeting very different kinds of people, and maybe a lot of people with different perspectives on life. So and still here about it's talking about money and wealth. So the spread has got a lot of money in it, or a lot of pentacles in it, and it seems like there's a lot of work that you're doing, and you're very, very focused on this work. This is going around meeting different people. It doesn't seem like there's any particular person that you're meeting, but you are making a lot of contacts, making a lot of collaborations with people with regards to work. What you're worried about is, that you're going to meet somebody who's very dominating, who tells you what to do and makes you do things that you don't want to do, who is a bully. So you really don't want to be meeting somebody like that. It seems like this is the thing that you're afraid of. And maybe this is the reason why you haven't, decided to get involved in any kind of relationship at the moment. So going into the future, you've got the Hierophant. So you might be doing something at the moment where you're doing teaching, or being a mentor, where you're communicating with a lot of people and communicating your ideas or your values to a lot of people. So this might be where you are at the moment. So you've got the Tower card over here. So something big coming in to change or shift the energy. So if you're lonely, or maybe it's also that your foundations were so rocked or so destroyed that you are feeling as though you've been through the mill and back, and maybe you're getting over this Tower energy that is around, but you are feeling very, very lonely. You've got the Seven of Swords here, and there was a lot of deception. So this Tower brought in, there was a lot of deception and lies, and maybe right now some truth is going to come to light. Because of the Seven of Swords, there's some kind of deception. Usually whatever deception gets revealed, and maybe this new truth that comes to light allows, it rocks your world a little bit about things that happened in the past, but it allows you to see the truth of the things. And maybe, by spending a lot more time by yourself, you're able to now, you get more clarity as to what it really happened. So you are isolating yourself. You've got this ice sculpture right in the middle, and not really going out or not really socializing that much. Maybe you've abandoned a lot of old friends as well and spending a lot of time by yourself. And this is because, there was a lot of lies and deceptions and a lot of deceit going on around you. And that was the thing that really rocked your foundations. It really caused your world to turn upside down. And maybe this is the reason why you've decided to spend a lot more time by yourself and concentrate on your work. So it seems like you might end up meeting somebody from the past, but for all intents and purposes, you are spending a lot of time by yourself. You've got this Empress card over here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Even in this Death card over here, this woman is standing by herself. So you're actually you're establishing yourself and getting back your power, or getting back your independence. And that seems to be where you're spending a lot of your focus. And it seems like you're reviewing a lot of the details from what happened in the past. And, it's coming, all that truth is coming to you in the form of revelations. It's causing almost Tower moments in your life on a daily basis. So whatever happened is now coming to light. Maybe all this lies is bringing a lot more clarity to you. And maybe this is the reason why you've cut out a lot of people, because you didn't realize they were so deceptive. And now that you do, you've decided, it's best to actually, spend time by yourself rather than actually engage in relationships that are not going to make you happy. And it looks like you are going to meet a lot of people through work with the Six of Pentacles, and they're all going to be, from different, maybe on the international front, so different people from different clients, and they have different opinions, and that's going to bring a lot of insight to you. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Power Tarot. The first card is Solutions, which says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, and forgiving and healing energy. So this is the Temperance card. So you are going through a period of healing. You haven't quite established whether or not you want to get involved in a relationship. You're trying to bring back that balance in your life and establish yourself. If anybody gives you any suggestions, it's good to listen to it with the Temperance card. There might be some sound advice coming to you. But for all intents and purposes, you are actually recovering and getting back your independence and becoming the person that you always wanted to be. You've got the Two of Ariel over here, so it's important to have balance. So the Temperance is about balance. And then you've got the Two of Ariel, which is also talking about balance. And, you seem to be focused on working multiple jobs or projects, making work fun. So you seem to be very, very busy with work, and you're finding that re-establishing your balance. Maybe whatever happened, all the lies threw you off balance with this Tower card, and you're re-establishing your balance. So you're not really willing to bring somebody in that's going to upset that balance just at the moment. And it seems like with the Five of Ariel, you did face a lot of challenges, and financially, it seems to have caused a lot of problems with you, whatever that relationship was that broke down. And maybe this is what you're doing. You're trying to establish yourself financially before you start doing anything else. So with the Five of Ariels, like the Five of Pentacles, there was a lot of loss, and maybe you are trying to recover from that loss, and this is why you haven't opened the doors yet to any kind of relationships. But you might end up meeting somebody, or just re-establishing contact with somebody from the past, and maybe that will eventually grow into something. Maybe just reconnecting with somebody. You might just have a communication or send a letter or email rather than physically meeting them. But for the most part, it seems like you're establishing yourself at work. There might be somebody that you're interested in at work, and maybe you do want this relationship to come in, but you are worried that it won't work out, or that they might be deceptive again. So it seems like that's the reason why you're just holding back at the moment. There doesn't seem to be a particular person at the moment in the spread. It just seems like you're letting go of old energies and coming back into yourself with this Empress card. Meeting a lot of people on more of a professional basis rather than a romantic basis. And you're just trying to get your message across. Like I said, you might be communicating your ideas with a lot of people, and that might be at work. So it doesn't seem like there's a definitive person in the spread. It's just like you're coming to terms with what happened to you, and you're laying all the old energies to rest, especially with this death card. So you're undergoing a major transformation, and you're doing this all by yourself. You're not allowing anybody to come in and influence what is going on in your life. You're undergoing some sort of spiritual growth here, especially even with this Temperance card, getting to balance with yourself, and it seems to be sufficient, or you seem to be happy doing that at the moment. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has, and don't forget to watch my 2019 readings for love, work, and the general spreads. Thank you for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.